Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, I want to cover the three zones, but not what I've done in the past about having them come at you, striking, and then getting away from them. This time, I'm going to cover the zones on how to fight within the zones. And sometimes you have to take the fight to them. So, just to recap real quick, in case you've never seen me do one on the zones, self-defense, you have three zones. You have your green zone, which means if they take 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to get to you, that gives you a couple of seconds to either back up or also get your cane ready for action. Then you have the yellow zone. To me, is the most dangerous because it's a little misleading, I think. You look like you're far enough away, but one good lunge out, they can either stab you, grab you, or hit you. Then obviously you have the red, so if I can hit them, they can hit me. But let's talk about working inside the zones. Not like I've done in the past where they step in, I'm backing up, and then I'm going that way. Let's say I have to be the aggressor this time. I'm going to have to get in and hit them because I'm boxed in. I've got to get aggressive. There's two ways to do this, and I'm going to go Savage Cane style on them. Right now, I'm going to be Gary Savage Cane Hernandez because I'm going in. I got to do what I got to do because I'm trapped. Now, charging is not always the best way to do anything. If I go running in, they may run backwards and move left or right, or if you ever sparred somebody, you charge in, they sidekick you. So I don't want to do that. But I'm in that green zone. Now, I could wait till he gets to the yellow zone. But again, he might be, let's say I see he's getting ready to go in his pocket for something. And I'm trying to talk my way out of this at first before I kind of go savage style on him. So I want to be able to work the zones. One way is I'm in that green zone and I want to get to that yellow zone and then I'll get to that red zone. Now, I'm not going to lift my cane up and start walking toward him because, again, he's going to do something or he's going to move or maybe just charge me. So what I'm going to do, I'm in that green zone. I'm talking to him, and I want to go that way. Cane's on the floor. Look, I don't want a problem. I just want to leave. And as I'm moving, he's going to circle me a bit too. Now, if he does charge me, then I'm going to fire off a technique. But I'm trying to get the zones from one to another because you can never fight in the green. You have to leave the green, but you can fight in the yellow. So as I'm talking to him, I'm moving around. Look, let me just leave and stuff. Now, all of a sudden, I'm in that yellow zone. Remember what I said? One lunge and I'm there. So now I put myself in that yellow zone. Notice my cane. Never in this hand. Never, because this is more of a red zone here. This is here. So here I am. I'm in that yellow zone. I kind of talked my way into it. Then I strike in the yellow zone. Then I'm in the red zone and I'm going all savage, whatever I got to do to get home. But again, I'm not going to charge him. I can't leave. I'm boxed in. He's not letting me leave. And I'm trying to, let's say I had to go this way. Well, I'm not going to back up with the cane on this side. It looks kind of suspicious. So I'm going to kind of go like this. Hey, look, I just want to leave. Of course, he's going to turn or something because he's not going to give you his back. And I'm like, look, let me leave. Now, all of a sudden, I'm in that yellow zone. Now I strike. Now I can go in that red zone, bust those knees, do what I got to do, and then get out of there. Now, let's say I'm holding my cane. Again, I'm not holding it up in a threatening manner, but I happen to have it in my hands like this. I'm in that green zone. Again, look, act a little afraid. Let them kind of work off that fear for a minute. Look, I'm just an old guy. I don't want any problems. Please let me leave. He's going to, turn towards you. He's not going to just stay sideways and look all tough. He's actually going to kind of turn like this as you're turning. He's going to turn. He may be, so I'll act like he started turning when I'm turning. I'm in that green zone. I'm like, hey, look, I just want to leave. Let me go, please. You're talking, but you're keeping this cane away from him. And all of a sudden, you're here. You're in that yellow zone. Now, he either may step into that red zone or he may step back into a green zone. I don't know what he's going to do. But from here, I know one thing. All of a sudden, I hit him from the yellow zone. Then I get in all red zone style, and I just do what I got to do. Bust his knees, do what I got to do. So, like we showed in the past, him stepping from the red zone, the yellow zone into the red zone, and I'm stepping back, creating that yellow zone and striking, going backwards. Well, this time, I have to be the aggressor. I don't want to be, but I have to be. Sometimes you got to go savage on him. You don't have an option. Again, from here, I'm walking with the cane. I'm circling him. Just like if you're sparring somebody, you're circling them. You're learning how to circle and close the gap. If you never sparred, like in Shark Week, what do the sharks do? They circle, slowly closing the gap. Once in a while, they go down and come up and grab you from behind. But from here, I'm simply, as I'm talking, look, my hands are moving. I'm keeping them occupied. The cane's on the floor, so he doesn't see this. He's not freaking out about this. Tip on the floor. I'm talking. I put myself in that yellow zone. I can strike to that knee, then while he buckles, go into that red zone and go for it. One more time like we did earlier. Cane's in my hand. Look, come on. What do you want? Please, just let me leave. Again, the cane's not here where he can reach out or grab it. It's here. My hands are open, so it doesn't look like I'm going to swing. I'm trying to talk my way. Yes, he's probably going to turn and face me again. And he's, I want him to play on my weak scaredness right now. Then all of a sudden, I'm in that yellow zone. This hand could go up, cane drops down, striking that leg, then I go all savage style on him. Work the zones. We worked in the past defending going backwards. Work fighting within the zones. Going from green, working into yellow, and then into red. Going from yellow into red. You can even be in red zone savage style, then back into yellow again. It's up to you. But work the zones. Don't just work the yellow zone going backwards. Work the yellow zone going straight in, all full power, everything you got. If you're in that red zone, work that red zone, back up a little bit into that yellow zone, do what you got to do. That green zone, work your way into the yellow zone, then you can attack and get aggressive for the red. So hopefully that helps. Gary Hernandez, thank you. If you get an opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. It does help us grow. And thank you very much for supporting this channel. Gary Hernandez, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night and a good weekend if I don't see you guys.